8 signs a woman has a genuinely beautiful soul, according to psychology. Physical beauty may be easy to spot, but a truly beautiful soul? That's a whole different ballgame. It's not about what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. According to psychology, there are certain signs that indicate a woman has a genuinely beautiful soul. She's not just kind-hearted and caring, but she exudes positivity and has an infectious spirit. In this video, I'll walk you through 8 signs that show a woman has a genuinely beautiful soul. And trust me, once you meet such a woman, you'll see just how captivating her inner beauty can be. Let's get started. 1. She exhibits empathy. One of the most profound indicators of a beautiful soul is empathy. Psychologists often refer to empathy as the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's a quality that goes beyond mere sympathy, delving into a deeper level of connection. Women with genuinely beautiful souls tend to exhibit this trait in abundance. They are not just sympathetic towards others' situations, but they truly feel with them. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who just seems to understand your feelings without you having to utter a word? That's empathy at work. Empathy is a clear sign of emotional intelligence, and according to psychology, it's one of the strongest indicators that a woman has a genuinely beautiful soul. But don't just take my word for it, watch out for this trait, and you'll see just how beautiful her soul truly is. Remember, it's not about putting on an act, it's about genuine understanding and connection. 2. She's selfless. The second sign of a genuinely beautiful soul is selflessness. In the world of psychology, selflessness is often tied to altruism, doing things for others without expecting anything in return. A woman with a beautiful soul doesn't just think about herself. She consistently puts others before her own needs or wants. Let me share a personal example. I once had a friend named Lisa who would go out of her way to help others, often at her own expense. One winter, she noticed that a homeless man in our neighborhood didn't have any warm clothes. Without hesitation, she took off her own coat and gave it to him, shivering all the way home. That's selflessness. Her actions weren't for show or recognition, but purely out of kindness and concern for another human being. That's the kind of selflessness that indicates a genuinely beautiful soul. It's not about grand gestures, but everyday acts of kindness that demonstrate a deep care for others. 3. She's a positive force. Positivity is a key trait of a genuinely beautiful soul. Not to be mistaken for constant cheerfulness or unrealistic optimism, this positivity is about having an overall positive outlook on life. It's about finding the silver lining in every cloud and spreading that positivity to others. Tends to be a beacon of hope and joy, even in the face of adversity. She radiates positivity that can uplift those around her. Did you know that positivity isn't just good for the soul, but for the body too? According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, positive people are likely to live longer and have better physical health. So, not only does a positive attitude reveal a beautiful soul, but it could also contribute to a longer, healthier life. This is the kind of positivity that's infectious, and it's definitely a sign of a beautiful soul. 4. She practices gratitude. A woman with a beautiful soul knows the power of gratitude. It's not about the big wins or significant moments. Instead, she finds joy and expresses thanks for the little things in life, from a warm cup of coffee in the morning to a good book at night. This practice of gratitude doesn't just make her happy, it radiates to the people around her, spreading positivity and joy. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is a deep appreciation for life and its gifts. It's acknowledging the good in life and attributing it to external forces. In essence, a genuinely beautiful soul recognizes that life itself is a gift and is grateful for it every day. Keep an eye out for this sign, it's a clear indication of a truly beautiful soul. 5. She forgives and lets go. There's a beautiful strength in forgiveness, and a woman with a genuinely beautiful soul knows this all too well. She understands that holding on to grudges and resentment only brings pain and negativity. So she chooses to forgive, not for the sake of the person who wronged her, but for herself. Imagine this. It's like carrying a heavy bag of rocks. The longer you carry it, the heavier it feels, until it becomes unbearable. Forgiveness is like setting down that bag, freeing yourself from the weight of past hurts. A genuinely beautiful soul knows that forgiveness is a gift she gives to herself, a gift of peace, freedom, and growth. It's an act of self-love that shows just how beautiful her soul truly is. 6. She's authentic. Authenticity is a trait that's often undervalued, but it's a clear sign of a genuinely beautiful soul. A woman with a beautiful soul isn't afraid to be herself. She doesn't hide her flaws or pretend to be someone she's not. Instead, she embraces her uniqueness, and isn't afraid to show her true colors. I remember a time when I struggled with trying to fit in, constantly changing myself to meet other people's expectations. But it was exhausting, and it felt like I was losing myself. It was only when I decided to be true to myself that I realized how liberating authenticity can be. It was like breaking free from invisible chains. And that's exactly what a woman with a genuinely beautiful soul does. And that authenticity shines through in everything she does. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real and honest. And that's the kind of beauty that truly captivates. 7. She's resilient. Life throws curveballs at us, and it's how we handle these challenges that truly define us. A woman with a genuinely beautiful soul is marked by her resilience. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties or hardships, but it's about facing them head-on and bouncing back stronger. It's about turning setbacks into comebacks, learning from each experience, and using it as a stepping stone to grow and improve. She doesn't let adversity define her. Instead, she takes it in stride, learns from it, and rises above it. This resilience is a testament to her inner strength and is a clear sign of a truly beautiful soul. So look for this trait, it reflects a beauty that is more than skin deep. 8. She spreads love. The most telling sign of a genuinely beautiful soul? She spreads love. Love, in all its forms, is at the core of a beautiful soul. It's not just about romantic love, but love for friends, family, and even strangers. She doesn't just keep this love to herself, she spreads it around like confetti. She's kind to others, caring, and compassionate. She gives love freely, expecting nothing in return, because she knows that love is not a finite resource. Spreading love is the ultimate sign of a genuinely beautiful soul. It's the kind of beauty that shines from within and makes the world a better place. Because as the saying goes, a beautiful soul recognizes beauty in others. Final thought, the beauty of the soul. The essence of a truly beautiful soul goes beyond the physical and into the realm of the spiritual and emotional. A woman with a genuinely beautiful soul is not defined by her physical attributes, but by her character, her actions, and the love she spreads to those around her. An ancient Greek proverb says, "Beauty is not in the face. Beauty is a light in the heart." This sentiment perfectly captures the essence of a beautiful soul. It's not about what's on the outside, but what's on the inside. So remember, when you encounter a woman who exhibits these signs, empathy, selflessness, positivity, gratitude, forgiveness, authenticity, resilience, and love, you've met someone truly special. You've met a woman with a genuinely beautiful soul. And if you find these qualities within yourself, know that you too possess a beautiful soul. Nurture it, cherish it, and let it shine for all to see. Because at the end of the day, true beauty comes from within.